Growing up in Poland, Marcin Cieslak reached a pair of significant conclusions. First, as one of his country's top young athletes, Cieslak understood swimming could take him places. Second, he envisioned leaving home for college, and he had plans to study in the States. His curiosity and obvious talent in the pool led to meaningful conversations with former Gators head coach Greg Troy and his assistant and eventual replacement Anthony Nesti. He connected instantly with the UF coaches. He didn't take one recruiting trip to Florida, but knew he found his place. The marriage between Cieslak and the Gators was a fruitful union. He provided a hit, earning Southeastern Conference Freshman of the Year honors his first season on campus. That was just a dip in the pool. He turned in an illustrious career at UF. From 2011 to 2014, he earned 23 All-SEC honors and 25 All-American awards. The versatile Cieslak swam the 100 and 200 fly, 200 individual medley, and the 200 free. He also competed for the Gators for the 200 and 400 medley relay teams. He won the league's top honors in 2012 and 2014 when he was named the SEC Male Swimmer of the Year. By the time he finished college, he had won 9 SEC championships and the 100 fly and 200 IM at the 2014 NCAA Championships. Cieslak trusted the Gators when he moved across the Atlantic to study in the States, and he is now a member of the UF Athletics Hall of Fame.
Marcin Cieslak, everybody. What's up, man? Hey, congrats. All right, well, you definitely look better in the Speedo than I do in the videos there. So you got me. All right, so we thought, I guess coming from Rhode Island was pretty far for Coach Troy to find somebody, but he came all the way across the Atlantic. What was that recruiting process like?
So actually, funnily enough, I found Coach Troy.
Okay.
He didn't find me. I always wanted to study in America, and I found Florida to be a solid place with all the palm trees. You know, coming from Poland, it was a good change for my life. Coach Troy seemed like a cool guy. Coach Nesti just as much. So I decided to come here without ever visiting UF.
Okay.
It was actually my first time in the States ever.
Wow.
And spoke some English, barely any. I showed up to campus, went to class the next day, didn't understand anything in class. But, as time went on, I got...
Figured it out.
I figured out.
Did some of your teammates try to mess with you and say some words that maybe were English or not English and mess around?
Oh yeah, I taught Elizabeth some bad Polish words as well. She was saying them to my mom earlier today.
Nice.
But my teammates were really helpful, especially with the classes early on.
Yeah.
Some of them had to do homework for me the first semester, so I'm very appreciative of them.
You got it through. That's what I...
But I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, that's all right. It's been longer than 10 years, so you're good to go. You're set. And speaking of years, it was 40 years since a UF freshman won the SEC in the 100 fly, but you obviously did it. What was that race like? And that had to be a heck of a way to finish up that freshman year.
Yeah. So when I got here, this was a big difference, a big change in how I approached swimming. Right, in Poland, it's an individual sport, and then I come here and I'm thrown into this team environment, and 6 weeks later, I came in January, so 6 weeks later, we're doing SECs, and I keep learning the things about Auburn beating us every time, and that we need to beat them, and then I'm in the final. There's 3 Auburn guys next to me. So it was this whole thing that I was learning as I came here. And of course, I didn't appreciate it when that happened, but over time, it's super grateful for that opportunity.
Yeah, for sure. How does one figure out they can be good at the fly? Were you wanting to be Superman or something as a kid and fly, and then just figured it out in the pool? What was that?
So butterfly is a stroke that nobody wants to do.
Yeah.
But since I was good at it, I learned to love it over time. And yeah, it's I think aesthetically it might be the prettiest stroke.
Sure.
I'm biased, but I think it is.
Shoulders are still good to this day?
Shoulders are good. I still swim.
Yeah.
Some. I came back to swimming twice after retiring in 2016, and now I'm coming back for the third time. Just started training, so yeah, shoulders are good.
Yeah, good stuff. All right, so you're the SEC Male Freshman of the Year, then the Male Swimmer of the Year a year later. Like, what goes into that work? I mean, you just basically said that they didn't even know who you were. So how do you turn into that?
I know this Polish guy shows up. Yeah, it's this is an incredible journey for me. Like I said, it was the sport here is much different, and I love the way it's structured here with the team environment, with swimming for the team, not really swimming for yourself. And it was something that I even though Troy was a hardcore coach, as everyone would confirm here, I enjoyed being here a lot, and I think that translated into fast swimming at the championships.
Yeah, for sure. We all watch swimming on TV. Certainly, a lot of people watch at the Olympics, and see the swimmers very focused or coming out maybe with headphones on and different things. Are there some weird things that are done like before stepping up into a race? Routines that you went through?
The routine is important.
Yeah.
Right? It puts you in your place. You do the things that make you feel confident. You do them one by one, and then you find yourself in front of the block. So I had a few routines. Outside of stretching, listening to music, I always like to chat with people till the very end of the preparation for the event. So I just wanted to be social. Go around the pool, speak with people, and only for the final 10 minutes, just lock myself into the zone. And go and compete.
Focus it up. Yeah. Were you superstitious?
Not really.
No.
Really. I just really like the structure I had before competing.
What's a normal practice day like? How many hours are you spending in a pool?
So swimming requires a lot of training.
Sure.
Like every sport does, but we do spend a lot of time in the pool. Majority of our training is swimming, so it'll be 2 hours in the morning, 2 hours in the afternoon, with some dryland training in between. So it does take a lot of dedication and just kind of putting pretty much everything else kind of on the side and just focusing. If you want to be the best, really at anything, you got to invest yourself in it.
All right. Well, it sounded like Elizabeth said that the swimming parties were the best. Who were crazier, the men or the women swimmers?
Oh, there's so many stories I can tell you now. One thing I can say is swimmers can party it up. We're really good at keeping it clean and not partying for a long time as we get ready. Since we wake up early, train, but when the time comes, we can go hard.
Yeah, they would get after it, folks. I mean, that's swimming parties were by far the best. There's no doubt. Although some of these soccer ladies, I'm sure, will have some issues saying that. What did this place mean to you? You came over, you figured out that it was pretty special, and did some incredible things here. So what was it like to be a Gator?
The time here was transforming for me. I was thrown into an environment with people from all of the different continents, representing different cultures, coming from different countries, and just interacting with this community, with the community of my team was like a transformation of my life. It was kind of like an update to the firmware in my brain. The software got updated. I started to see more, appreciate more about the world. I just think I became a better person just by being here and absorbing the culture, absorbing the people around me. This university attracts a lot of people that aim very high, right? Have big dreams, are good academically, athletically. So it's, you always kind of build up to those people, right? If you surround yourself with those great people, then you'll become great yourself.
No doubt. Well, you talked about great people, so I'm sure you got some with you here tonight. So give some thanks out.
So first of all, my mom is here. It's her first time in the States.
Wow.
She just came yesterday. Yeah. And my girlfriend, Kasia, was with me. I have Arthur, who trained with me. He is half Polish. His mom is from Poland. Then Tom, who I actually do business with. We are partners in a startup company with Tom. And then I have the Skip Foster family with me.
Hall of Famer himself, Skip. Well, awesome stuff. Well, Marcin, thanks for finding Gainesville. I think you made a lot of people happy. Certainly, the things you did here on campus were truly amazing, and now you're a Hall of Famer, man. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody.